Good morning, friends. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how your lab resources have been redesigned, how I'm going to deliver the lab resources and the lab in your chemical laboratory. So, let's start our discussion. Now, as you have seen earlier, we had a lab resource folder and there was no information on the top of it, but I have changed this thing. I have redesigned this means first folder or the home page, where I want to express with you, I want to share with you that all the labs that you are doing here, they are the part of a very big project on earth. You remember, we are mostly doing the water based experiments, and all the 7 experiments are related to analyzing the pollutant level or the problem level in the water, right? So this general chemistry lab is mapped with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. So once you complete your general chemistry lab, you are good. You will be good in analyzing the problems in the water. Okay, so first we analyze in level 1, and later on, depending on your core courses, you can think about treating those problems. First we analyze what are the problems in the level 1, and then other levels how to solve them. So this is the part of United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 6. So you are doing a very, very important work, and you are the part, you means me also, we are the part of a very big design, that is the UN SDG goal number 6. Once you complete your experiments, you will be able to solve real-time problems related to the water pollution and treatment. So this is the cover folder, okay, and this is the urban water cycle. You know, water is starting from the water power plant, water plant, and then means desalination plant, and then we clean the water, then supply to the home. Correct. So in the urban water cycle, the knowledge that you are gaining in this general chemistry lab, this is at the heart of the urban water cycle treatment. Hardness analysis, acidity and alkalinity analysis, TDS, TSS analysis, chloride content analysis. These things you are learning, and you are learning your whatever you're learning here. This is the part of a heart of a urban water cycle. My friends, you are doing a very, very important thing, and you are learning very important skill as engineer. So this main folder is containing the PPTs, the videos, food for thought questions, and submission link for various labs. So this is the main folder. Now inside, if you go, you will see the folder for the various labs. First, I have redesigned and uh, means like assembling of the material which was scattered. I have kept at one place the basic lab calculation. Now lab 1 and 2, experiment 1 and 2 are done and submitted, so I have not done anything in that, but submission links I have kept inside the folder of that lab. Now you already have done the determining the concentration of unknown HCl, correct my friend? Experiment 3 and 4 you have done, and next week we are going to do experiment number 5. So now when you click this folder, related information and your study materials are kept inside along with the submission link. And you will see here the submission date also. It will help you to make a mental model that when you have to submit this. Now, because this information is already released to you 5 minutes before, means this Wednesday morning. So what we are expecting you to do? First of all, you download this PPT and review this. 6 to 7 pages are in this PPT. You see this. Acid-base titration can be done without colorful indicators. You have used the colorful indicator so far. But now, in this experiment, we are going to use one electronic device. It's called conductivity meter. We will use this device to do the acid-base titration. Okay, so I'm giving you here three very small objectives. Once you complete this experiment, what you will learn today in this lab? Learn how to use conductivity meter, how to record readings from the dashboard, and make a graph from the experiment values, right? So now I'm keeping one small video inside this study material. So watch the PPT, review the PPT, and then watch this video. Once you watch this video with your friends, you have two questions to answer. Okay, see this video carefully, because next week when you come to the lab, we will be having a 15-minute group discussion on this video and PPT, what you are going to do. So in that group discussion, you need to write what chemicals you need, what steps you require, what apparatus you require. This thing you have to write in a paper and show to me. I want to know how many of you have learned, seen the video, reviewed the PPT, and how much you are ready to do the experiment. You need to take the responsibility of your learning. Then you will see here one video that will be available next week. Means next week when you are working, it will be related to the how to write excellent report number 5. So related to experiment number 5, I will be giving some instructions for various parts of the report. So you need to watch that video carefully so that you can write excellent report. It's a common for all. And once you have completed your report, after that you have to submit your material. So this is the submission link for you. Just click here and submit your report. But before you submit, be careful. The 3 points I'm showing you here. So see them to understand what are the important points before you submit. Here I also want to show you what kind of instruction will be available to you, because you are still submitting the lab report number 3. So here, this way you will see one instruction video for all the lab reports. Watch this video to learn how to write excellent lab report 3. Watch and discuss with your friends and submit on time. So if you click this, it will take you to the Google Drive folder. Access is given to you, and you can watch this video carefully. And it's not a very big video, around a 9 to 10 minute video. When you watch this video, you will understand various parts where you have to give focus in your lab report. Okay, I want you to write excellent lab report so that you can score excellent grades, my friend. Okay, so depending on the, maybe my internet speed is a bit slow, that's why it is taking more buffering time. Okay, friends. So as you can see here, so now this is the video. So every week I
So
will
you
be
already
giving
have
you
some
some videos like this.
information and some experience. Now consider this for
Okay, friends. So these are the information for you, for means how the lab study material is given to you, how you can use them, and all information related to one lab is kept in one place with some videos for learning, then some questions to discuss with your friends, and how to write excellent lab reports once you completed your lab work, right? And the submission link. I hope this arrangement, the way I have arranged the study material for you, I hope it will help you a lot, and your learning will be good. You will enjoy the learning. You know what we are going to do in the next week, and having the discussion with your friends, the ample opportunity for collaborating with your friends. And then after you completed your learning, no need to worry how to write, where to write. I am also giving you a one small video on how to write excellent lab report, right? So use these resources, learn and write and submit good excellent report, right, my friends? So I'm sure these things will help you to learn the course, as well as they will also help you to means to earn the good grades as well, correct? So I will be waiting for your feedback, and your feedback will help me to improve. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the lab now.